What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 183 of the Clever and Original Podcast. I am one of your hosts, Kayley Misialek. Alongside me, the man with a plan, Jayden Reinhart.
Yeah, what's up? I'm here. I'm holding a green pen in my right hand. Yeah.
Nobody likes pens.
I have a shirt that's red.
And the lefty right here, JJ Larson.
What's up?
Left-handed.
I am left-handed.
So what happens if you have to do something right-handed?
I mean, I do a lot of things right-handed. So
Oh.
I just write with my left hand. Pretty much everything else right-handed, though.
So I'm just curious. So, like, you go...
Like that. This way.
So you go from right to left?
Yeah. No, I mean, you write...
Well, like, you write right to left.
No, I mean, you write like that.
You write.
Yeah,
like
I mean,
so
you
your
write.
hand is going over the words you write.
Can you imagine if you wrote in English, but you wrote from right to left? And so you knew what the line was going to say before you started writing it. And you just wrote all the words backwards.
That'd be awful.
That'd be
That'd
weird.
be wild. It'd be like you'd be watching. You'd have
But
no idea what they're
'cause,
writing
like,
until they get to
it's
the
like,
second half.
I don't know. I guess I don't, because you cover it up, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
versus
You
like,
get shit all over your hand.
Yeah.
It's just how it is.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't write very much anymore, though, so...
Do Eastern countries write from right to left? Because I know a lot of other stuff is right to left.
A lot of them do.
Okay. Like, I mean, more so the question is
Well, I
their
mean,
language
Well, they
written right to
Well,
left?
no, a lot of them-
read right.
I mean,
to
like, they
left.
read that, but it's...
They
But
do.
it's like,
I don't think the words
Words
themselves are
aren't.
written out that way.
Well, because I've seen posters
think-
where,
well,
like,
I've seen like some like, well, obviously like some things are right to left.
yeah. That'd be confusing. I guess it wouldn't be confusing if you lived there your whole
Yeah,
life.
if you're like brought up like that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Wouldn't be that confusing.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
So if you haven't listened to us before, we are the Clever and Original Podcast. We talk about comic book
CO.
movie type stuff, video game type stuff, particularly in that order.
That order.
If we ever become a business, we'll have a CO of CO. That'll
Yeah.
be wild.
That's how it be. It sometimes ain't like it how it be, but it do is.
Yeah.
Yep,
Especially
that's
if it is
exactly how
do the
it
way
is.
it be.
The is do way be is.
If you
do
If you do
da.
the is be bop boop 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 bop.
Okay.
Bop boop. Bop.
All right. Skiddly
Skibbity-dop.
Yeah.
to the first story of today this
first
week.
story.
There's a story.
Netflix is canceling The Punisher and Jessica Jones.
No,
What
we
a
didn't see this
surprise.
coming.
What a shock. I mean, I knew it was going to
Uh,
happen.
Even
Yeah.
before Jessica Jones season 3 airs, which they have shot, and it will be released on Netflix. But there is no time frame as of right now for Jessica Jones season 3.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not shocked that they did with the other ones, so.
Right. I mean, another news grass is green. Like,
Yeah.
we all saw it coming, unfortunately.
Mhm.
It's really sad to see it in writing now. It's like, no, it's really happening.
Yeah, like as soon as they canceled Daredevil, it was like, yep,
They're all
everything's
gone.
going.
Daredevil's like the main series, so if that's going, they're probably not keeping the rest of it.
Nope.
No.
But there is some ray of hope. Marvel Television head Jeff Loeb has said, made a post saying a letter to fans saying that, let's see here, I'll read it. It had never been done before. 4 separate television series, each with different super talented showrunners, writers, directors, and cast and crew coming out months apart, and then they would meet in a single event series all set in the heart of New York City. We called them The Defenders, and together we were thrilled by the stories of Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, and even The Punisher joined in. They said it couldn't be done, but Marvel assembled amazing teams to write, produce, direct, edit, and score 13 seasons and 161-hour episodes. Take a moment and go online, look at dazzling directors and their at the very best of their craft. We loved each and every minute, And we did it all for you, the fans. So thank you on behalf of everyone at Marvel Television. We couldn't be more proud or grateful to our audience. Our network partner may have decided they no longer want to continue telling the tales of these great characters, ... But you know Marvel better than that. As Matthew Murdock's dad once said, the measure of a man is not how he gets knocked to the mat, it's how he gets back up. To be continued. Jeff Loeb, head of Marvel.
So they could be picked up by another thing, I suppose.
It's a fitting quote. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it seems like they aren't giving up. Like,
So
they're
they might-
giving some ray of
Yeah.
hope for these shows being picked up by some other network.
At the very least, we got Howard the Duck now.
Yeah, on Hulu.
He's no Daredevil, but
Yeah, people have been like talking about
Offenders.
Hulu taking these.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if they're taking the
TV
offenders,
shows.
why not the defenders?
Right.
They could do all of it. That'd be cool. I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah.
Defenders, defenders, avengers, all in one place.
The Revengers.
The Revengers. That'd be a cool like mini-series.
They need to just.
Well, like the Avengers.
It would just be Thor and Hulk.
Thor, Hulk, and then Valkyrie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of interesting.
And I guess Loki, maybe.
Yeah, I guess. But he's dead now, so. He's R.I.P.
Maybe.
Swear to God, if they just bring literally everyone back, I'm gonna be so fucking mad. You have no idea. I'll be like, what the fuck?
What if they went back in time far enough, and they just knew where he was gonna be? So all the situations where he's popping up, and like, oh, how'd you know we were gonna be here? Now they know he knows, and they're gonna know to know where he is going.
So okay, so I just thought of this. So like, you know, Avengers Endgame, right? They're going back in time, right? They get Don Cheadle to go back in time to 2008. He meets himself, Terrence Howard, and he's like, "You look completely different from me. How are you me?" You know, and you know, because he's Terrence Howard, you know, Rhodey, and he's meeting Don Cheadle, Rhodey, who is the future Rhodey versus 2008 Rhodey.
Or they go
That'd be
back
neat.
in time and they meet their mom, and they have to get back to the future.
Yeah.
and
they're like,
they're
and
cowboys.
it's like, you know, they gotta get their dad and their mom to, you know, do it.
Yeah.
So that, you
So
know,
they
they
don't
exist
die.
in the future.
Mhm. And they get back to the future, and then they still die because they didn't plan for Thanos.
Yeah.
Snap. What if they go back in time, prevent Thanos' parents from doing that?
Oh shit!
I don't know. I don't know if that's how they're gonna do this.
What
Probably
if they go
not,
too
but
far back and they end up in the Mesozoic era?
Well, then, fuck that.
I don't even know what era that is.
That's like
That might be the current one. No, the current one's Cenozoic. So.
yeah. What is
Cool.
that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe
yeah.
what was
you
the
brought
line?
it up. You
The
should.
Mesozoic era ended with the
The only
when the
one-
dinosaurs were
The
gone.
the only one.
It's
Okay.
251.
So it'd be the
to-
very end of the dinosaur.
It's-
The
era.
only one I remember is like
Yeah, it's
Triassic, Jurassic,
Those are
and
periods.
Cretaceous.
those are periods, not
Shut
eras.
up.
I had to memorize the whole geologic time scale once.
Sure.
No.
Don't.
Mesozoic
don't
contains
show me
all
out.
three of those. Like that is what
Okay.
that is. It's
Oh,
all
okay.
it's Triassic, Jurassic, and
So
Cretaceous.
3 periods make an era,
Not necessarily.
No.
but multiple periods make an era.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think most of them are that, but I don't remember if it's all of them.
Okay. In any case, the point was I was trying to say that they go back too far and they have to fight dinosaurs.
That'd be cool.
That'd be pretty sweet. And then they bring dinosaurs back with them to the future.
Exactly.
Like
And then
Thanos,
they're
I'm
like-
sorry, we have a T-Rex. How you gonna act?
What are you gonna do? It's just like
We have trained pterodactyls.
Okay.
Iron Man has like dinosaur bone armor. Like,
Hey, that'd be cool. I'd
Yeah.
like that.
yeah. Or you know, this is a sci-fi show,
yeah.
and so they go back to the future, and they go so far into the future that it's 1983 again. I think that's when Back to the Future takes.
I don't know when it takes place.
And then they meet up with Marty McFly and crap, I can't think of his Doc Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Rick, but that's not right.
Rick. Who needs Rick when you have Morty? Boom.
Shit.
Damn.
Hot take.
So yeah,
They're all
Marvel
There you go.
giving some sort of hope
I guess. Yeah.
in the future.
We'll see if it actually materializes, I guess.
Mhm.
Anything, yeah.
So yeah, that does it for movie news this
Mhm.
week. Or I guess that's TV
TV,
stuff.
but
Whatever.
It's
Yeah.
that
That's
area.
stuff that we
First
talk
half.
about.
Half
Yes.
one.
And part one. Time for the 10-minute intermission. Get up and go. Just kidding. There's no intermissions here. Video game type stuff. Reggie Fils-Aimé, president of Nintendo of America, is retiring in March or the April, I believe. And Doug Bowser will take his place as the new president of Nintendo of America.
Wow.
Reggie, best known for My Body Is Ready. Big kind of internet gaming celebrity because he's the head of Nintendo of America. Yeah, had an interesting career
Yeah.
coming to an end.
He's a chill dude. I've always liked seeing him. So
Suppose he has enough
Miss him.
money. He's just like, I don't need to work for the rest of my life.
yeah, probably.
I don't know, he seemed kind of young to be retiring, but whatever.
Yeah, right.
I
I mean, that's the dream, right? Like retiring at 40 or whatever.
Yeah,
is it though?
kind of. And then you do other things.
Yeah. You can
You
still have
work
like a
at- you work
part-time
on it.
job.
Like,
Like,
how old is he?
how old is
Oh.
Reggie?
Let me see.
Maybe he
Let me
just
see.
looks younger
Reggie's-
than he is.
Well, his body is ready, so maybe
Right.
that's why he looks younger.
that was code for I'm retiring soon.
No,
Because my
well,
body
no.
is ready
Body-
to retire.
His body is ready was like 2006, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
he's only 57.
Okay. Oh, I mean, that's not too far off, though. A lot of, 65 is the ideal retiring age, right? Because isn't there,
Is it?
stuff that happens when you retire around 65?
I mean, I think
Social Security.
Yeah.
but I think it's also less likely nowadays than in the past because I don't know, people are living longer. So you're gonna need more money to be able to live to that point.
Yeah. Fair enough. I mean, you can come out of retirement, though, right? People have done that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. More power to him, I suppose. I mean, obviously,
if he
really
was the head
popular,
of
but-
Nintendo, a very successful game company,
Mhm.
probably the most successful game company. I'm pretty sure he made a lot of money.
Oh, yeah. Almost definitely.
Also interesting to note, Doug Bowser is going to be the president of Nintendo of America.
Is that going to be the next Mario game?
Yeah, exactly.
He has to fight the head of
he's got-
Nintendo.
Bowser, the main villain in the Mario series.
It's kind of funny.
The guy who's taking over Nintendo is a guy named Doug Bowser.
Is that Bowser's actual first name, too?
I don't think so. I think this is
Like,
maybe his brother or the cousin, his distant cousin Doug. And Bowser's name is Bowser.
Bowser.
Because they're the Mario brothers, Mario, and Luigi Mario.
Is that really their names?
No.
No.
I don't think
I'd
so.
No.
believe it.
But they're the
Mario's
Mario
first name is
brothers, right? It'd be like me and my sisters are the Misialek sisters because
Right.
my last name is Misialek and everything.
Oh, and then the Mario
so
Bros.
Mario Bros are
They're both Mario.
the last name is Mario, probably.
Yeah.
So it's Mario and
Okay.
Luigi Mario.
Okay. That makes sense.
And Doug Bowser and Bowser.
I always kind of imagine Mario's first name being like Lou.
What? Wait,
Just
his first
Lou
name is
Mario.
Mario.
No, what if it was a Lou though?
Wait, I imagine Mario's first name was something other than Mario.
Yeah, like Lou Mario and Luigi Mario. Oh, that'd be confusing. That'd be way confusing, actually. I take it back. Maybe his first name's like Pete.
Pete Mario.
Pete Mario. Just rolls off the tongue.
But yeah, Doug Bowser, Bowser's cousin, as being the
Or maybe it's his, like, instead of evil twin, it's his, like, good twin.
yeah, maybe.
Doug Bowser's the good guy. Bowser's the evil guy.
I mean, I would hope he's the good guy. You know, that'd probably be good.
Yeah.
You know,
Does that mean we're going to get a Bowser Bros game? With Doug and
Bowser
Bowser.
Bros. Bowser and Doug.
Looking forward to it, Nintendo. Can't wait for that new Bowser Bros game. I'm writing it down so I don't forget about it.
Damn. Okay, I just read Reggie's Wikipedia page, so
Yeah.
that was cool.
Did he do a lot with his life?
Oh yeah, he
Interesting
worked
things.
for a lot of fucking things.
Yeah.
He worked for like Pizza Hut, Procter and Gamble, as like
Uh-huh.
kind of higher up.
Oh, wow.
VH1 at the channel. He like was successful there.
VH1, is it the prequel to VHS?
No, it's a television channel.
Is there a VH2? I don't think so.
I think
That shows how much of a failure.
I think
Yeah.
I think they're actually.
Is there actually a VH2?
What about VH?
We're looking it up now. We're going to find out.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's a VH2?
Yep.
Okay, I stand corrected. It is fairly successful if it got a sequel.
Yeah.
Did it get a third? Did it finish off the trilogy?
Let me see how. There's so many VH1 channels.
The information that you didn't know you wanted to know until we asked the questions.
Giving you the answers to
Yeah.
the information you had, the questions you didn't ask.
There's just a shit ton of VH1s.
Okay.
Like
No VH3.
Damn.
Couldn't quite get there.
No trilogy.
not exactly.
Just
But-
a sequel.
But yeah, Pizza Hut. Going from like Pizza Hut to like Nintendo.
Yeah.
Well, I
I
guess
mean-
I'm guessing you probably went somewhere between.
Yeah,
there,
that
but-
was pretty far.
Pizza
apart.
Hut did those
He
games,
was-
though. Do you remember those
He was
games?
No, I
VH1
don't.
before Nintendo, right before Nintendo.
VH1 right before Nintendo.
He apparently increased viewership by like 30% or something.
Cool.
You don't remember the little demo discs that Pizza Hut had?
No,
You'd get
Pizza Hut sucks.
Yeah, what? No, you get the pizza, and then you'd get the demo disc, and you could play it on your PS2, and it had, like, the demos to, like, Metal Gear Solid.
I never really liked Pizza Hut.
I remember demo discs, but I don't remember ever getting them from Pizza Hut.
I got a demo
I also don't
disc,
remember. I only remember ordering Pizza Hut like once or twice.
I've had it a couple times, yeah.
I don't really like Pizza Hut anymore, but I got a lot of Pizza Hut when I was younger.
I tried it because like my roommate got it, and I was like, "Oh, it's really good," and I'm like, "Tried it," and I'm like, "No, it's not good.
No.
It's still bad."
Pizza.
They have good dessert pizza, though. I remember that.
Yeah, that's good. I
They
make
got,
a
like,
lot of
chocolate chip
pizzas.
cookie pizza and stuff.
You make a lot of pizzas.
Pizza pasta.
At one of my jobs, I make
Spaghetti.
a lot of pizzas.
I can't believe there isn't a I mean, I can, but I was gonna say I can't believe there isn't a Mario pizza, that game where Mario makes pizza.
Oh, man, that'd be great. There is a Wario in WarioWare. There's a character. I can't remember what her name is, but she makes pizza. She delivers pizza.
Do you remember Mech Quest or whatever?
Quest. Oh my gosh, yes.
There was the pizza,
pizza guy,
the pizza
yeah.
cutter weapons.
Yeah, that was so wild. It was,
Yeah.
and it was like huge. Like, it was the size of a small building.
Yeah.
It's a huge ass pizza cutter. It was for a mech, right? Like
Yeah.
a huge mech.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wonder if that game still exists.
I mean, I would have.
Adventure Quest still exists. I looked it up a while ago.
Oh my god.
Wait, was it like an online game or?
It was like a 2D turn-based thing,
They probably
free to play, but they had like premium membership stuff.
okay.
I mean, honestly, that kind of structure seems to do pretty well for games, so I wouldn't be surprised if they're still going strong.
Yeah. But anyway, Reggie, his body is ready for retirement.
Goodbye, Reggie. His body's ready, yes, as you say.
Reggie will be missed.
Moving on, still with Nintendo, but adding Microsoft to the equation. Rumor has it that Microsoft is looking to bring Game Pass to the Switch, along with first-party games to the Switch.
I mean, that'd be cool. That would help a lot with the Switch. 'Cause that was something we were talking about episodes ago, with how Nintendo has a good first-party, but not a whole lot of third-party support. And obviously that gives Xbox and PlayStation a step up. But if they do this, then
that's great.
The same stuff we're seeing on Xbox, we'll see on Switch.
Which is, and they'll achieve this through streaming, since Switch can't really run them as well as natively, I guess, would be the... I think this is good for this. If this does happen, this would be good for both companies, because Nintendo doesn't have like the games that like Microsoft has. That's a big like drain on like Switch. And then like Microsoft gets to put their games on a mobile console.
Yeah, and they don't have to worry about making one themselves.
Right, yeah. And so like, Nintendo gets those things, and most people who have a Switch play it in handheld mode. Like I think it was like 70% play it like only in handheld mode. And so it's like you do that, you get an Xbox, basically an Xbox on the go.
And do you have to stream from your Xbox? Is that I'm
I don't
that's how
think
it works?
so.
Oh, they're doing
it's
cloud.
by cloud streaming.
Interesting. Okay.
Is what this report says.
Okay. I wonder how the latency is going to be on that.
Yeah, so it would stream over the internet.
I wonder what it would be like either way.
Would happen as could happen as soon as this year as an announcement. And Microsoft is trying to put Games Pass everywhere, and yeah, seems interesting. Like I think it could be good for both companies.
For sure. I feel like too the streaming's probably going to be like for specific games. I don't imagine that every single game from Game Pass would necessarily have to be streaming. I mean, there's
but
low graphics
would it
games at
be like anything different though? Like you could just like have like Games Pass stream, and then like a button just starts doing it over that streaming thing.
Yeah, but it's still like Netflix versus Blu-ray,
Sure. Yeah, you're right. But I don't think specific games would matter.
Yeah, it definitely depends on the type of game. Like I run not emulators on my phone, and some games definitely work better because some games not emulators. Some games are like real time action. You actually have to move around, you attack, and like it's hard to do that with like a touchscreen surface, obviously. But then like Final Fantasy Tactics or any kind of Pokemon game is much better because those are all turn-based. And so if it'd probably be the similar situation to the streaming that the Switch would run then.
Yeah,
like if you're playing a turn-based game that's single player.
Yeah, I think this. Like, I don't think I would be playing like multiplayer on the Switch.
Yeah, not like an FPS or anything.
Like online multiplayer, at least.
Yeah.
Because not really having analog triggers or thumbsticks is not a good thing. But for like solo play, it doesn't really matter because like you're not like competitive or trying to. Also with streaming, right? Like you probably would have latency. You wouldn't really want to be playing online anyway.
No. Yeah.
And so I think this would be really great for like first party games, or like first party, like single player games. I meant like like Halo's story, Gears of War story, you know,
Mhm.
etc. Like
Indie games that are on Switch.
Forza would be good.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, I mean, I think one of the as you said, indie games. Ori and the Blind Forest was one of the first ones that was brought up, exclusive to Microsoft, and would be on Switch, which is a big platform for indie games as it is. So
It still would be nice if you could download at least some of them, because especially for a mobile console, like you wouldn't be able to stream from your car, you know.
Yeah.
If you're on like a long road trip or something.
I mean, you could, depending on.
Well, do Switches have 4G?
No,
use a
but you
Verizon
could
phone
use
to,
a
like, make a network.
a hotspot. You can use your phone as a hotspot for like Verizon, and
Yeah, but I would
If you had a
imagine
hotspot.
streaming over that is probably a shit ton of bandwidth.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
And,
But like,
yeah.
I mean, it's possible. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, for the most part, you're probably going to be playing it in your house anyway.
or like at a
Like
hotel,
a cafe.
Mhm.
Everyone's on
some
their
place with a
MacBooks.
Wi-Fi connection.
Yeah. Well, with a good, strong Wi-Fi connection.
Yeah,
hmm
for sure.
But yeah, Microsoft looking to bring stuff to the Switch. Also, another report is that at this year's E3, when Microsoft is there and Sony is not there, they are going big, and they are going to, the rumor has it, announce 2 different Xbox consoles. One would be an entry-level one that would be digital only, or primary digital at least. The other one would be similar to Xbox One X in pricing and act as a traditional console. If they indicate a fall 2020 presumed release date for this, and also that Halo Infinite would be a launch title for this new Xbox. For the new Xboxes.
Yeah. That's cool.
Chances of the next console being called the Omnia, or like the Xbox Omnia,
No thanks.
because that means like
I
all are
think it's
everywhere
probably
in
just
Latin.
gonna call like Xbox or like Xbox Infinite.
If they call it
Infinite
if they call it
Infinite
Xbox,
That's fucking awful.
if they call it Xbox or Xbox Infinite, I'm going to hire a band of mercenaries to storm their corporate headquarters.
I mean, I can't
All the names
understand. I can.
suck. Every name is terrible.
I can
The only one with a good
understand
name
like
is the original.
Xbox. I can understand just Xbox.
No,
you
but they
know.
already have just Xbox
Sure.
and Xbox One. If you had 2 Xboxes and an Xbox One, that'd be
Uno.
Oh God! All their relays are
Xbox
based in
single?
Mexico.
I don't know. It's just terrible.
Well, because I know like their thing is that it's supposed to be like the main source of entertainment. Like
Right.
360 is
Yeah.
all encompassing. One is like the only one. So they're probably not going to go
You
2.
do Xbox 1080, right? And then you get the snowboard.
I feel like Xbox. I'm sticking with because Latin is like a big thing that you
Is it a
see in a
big
lot
thing?
of places, like just in our language generally, but also like movies and stuff like to reference because it's like a romantic language that a lot of
No,
things
I
are based
don't know.
from. Oh, it's a pretty big player in a lot of things.
Okay.
But I wouldn't be surprised if it was like some like Latin thing, or I mean, what if it was just Xbox O?
That would be dumb.
Because that's
That's
like
like
the 360
that's like
thing. It's
Xbox One X.
yeah, it's dumb, but is it believable?
The Xbox Sphere. It's spherical.
Right.
Spherical.
I I agree, it's dumb, but is it possible that
Drake
they'd
and
call it the
Josh,
Xbox
anybody?
O? Wasn't that the? Oh no, I'm thinking
The
of
Game Sphere.
Gamosphere. Wasn't that from
Yeah,
South Park?
That was Drake and Josh.
That was Drake and Josh. What was the South Park?
I don't know. But yeah, well, they could call it, like a sphere is like all encompassing, right?
Yeah.
So, Xbox,
Existentialism.
Existentialism. Okay.
Xbox existentialism.
How about this? It's just a
Tetris
fucking like a censor bar over a word. That's it. It's like it's an Xbox censor bar.
You'll never know.
It's like it's just call it the Xbox, but we don't want to.
Or if they just do something random like Xbox green, because that's my favorite color. Like just something like that.
It's green.
It's green.
No
Except
other
it's
color.
Green's great.
Except it's actually black.
But it's called the Xbox Green.
Yes.
I think in any case, we can definitely depend on them picking a really shitty name.
Well, like, okay, has any like console name ever been good?
I mean, PlayStation is respectable.
I guess
They got a theme.
I mean, if it's
It's
just like
easy enough.
PlayStation 1, 2, I mean, yeah.
I just don't feel like everything has to have
'cause,
like, a
like-
super special name.
Like Nintendo, the Nintendo Entertainment System, the
Mhm.
Super Nintendo Entertainment System, the N64, the GameCube,
Yeah.
the Wii, Wii U, and Switch.
I mean, those are like
Those are all pretty terrible names.
they're relatively creative. I like the Switch. I think that's a good name.
Okay,
for a
I
console.
think
N64.
I think
is
Sega
solid.
has had pretty good names, like the Genesis. Master System kind of sucks. Genesis is good. Saturn sucks. Dreamcast, that's kind of good. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it'll be interesting.
And then what Xbox is probably the best recent console name.
Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back in 2001.
And they just can't one up themselves from Xbox.
No, they can't.
Xbox
No matter
One
what they
Up.
do, it's gonna be a terrible name. Okay.
Xbox One Up. I feel like Nintendo would sue. I know it's not like Nintendo property, but
I mean, I don't know. Do they have a copy?
I don't know if they do.
do they? I don't know.
Maybe.
I know
mean,
the
they
mushroom's
might.
called a One Up mushroom.
Well, I
but
mean, they've got like, I mean, they did on like the
Maybe they do.
D-pad and things, and
Yeah.
Mario. But
Mario.
Xbox 64.
Xbox 720.
Yeah, that's what people thought the third
Because
one
people
was
were
gonna be.
people are stupid. Like think
Unimaginable.
about it. Who the fuck would call it? Like think about it for a minute. Like anyone could.
this
think
one is 2 circles. Like
360 plus 360 is 720.
It's like wow. It's really clear that a bunch of people in like 5th grade thought about this and posted
Xbox
it on a fucking.
Olympus.
Was it gonna be Greek themed?
Mount
now?
Xbox.
Mount Xbox Olympus Xbox.
The Xbox X.
But we already have the Xbox One X.
So we get the Xbox X. We get the Xbox X1.
And then we'll get the Xbox X2.
The naming conventions are already a nightmare.
Xbox
So
Triple X, like the
Oh,
old
man.
movies. X gonna give it to you.
That's probably not going to happen.
Oh.
Xbox Double X, Quadruple X. Because it's the 4th console. Right?
What if they just called it Xbox 4?
I mean, that would be really weird, but
Or
like
3.9.
that would just be like they're just like, okay, we're starting on the number system now. 4, Xbox 5, Xbox 6.
Xbox 10.
Can't you wait? But I think Xbox 1.2 is a good
1.2.
is a good name.
I'm gonna hedge all my bets on the name Xbox Seagull. I don't know why.
I think there is like a code name for it. I think it's called Scarlet. Xbox Scarlet. That's the code name.
Scarlet. I'm gonna go with Xbox Blood. That's not it. That's probably not it. That's probably not the right one. I don't know. I give up.
The
Your names are
Xbox,
The
PC,
Xbox 10.
Windows
One.
box.
The Windows 10 game console.
Xbox just a computer.
Yeah,
That's the
just
title
a
of it.
computer.
Just a computer. And they're like, this
Xbox
is just a computer.
DOS.
Xbox DOS. Xbox
hate it.
Sam. And instead of Cortana, you have Microsoft Sam. He talks to you constantly.
And then Xbox Box X.
No, Xbox and Epic Games team up to make the Xbox Epic. Like, that'll be its
The Epic
title.
Xbox.
Epic
The
Xbox.
Epic Box.
Epic Box.
And then it's just
Only
Fortnite.
plays
The
Fortnite.
the Xbox Box.
Xbox Box. Rolls right off the tongue.
That's our, we call it right here, Xbox Box.
Xbox Box. You'll see it, and
then
then you'll be like, whoa, they knew it.
Yeah. So come back to this episode 183 at
Yep.
around 35 minutes, 36 minutes.
Yep. And then the XX Box.
Yeah.
Xbox Box.
That is it for the news this week.
Yeah.
Let's get on to some juice. It says content on my sheet.
Oh, right. Like
Things we consume, content we consume.
Content.
Yeah,
we
like
just
what-
got off work.
Like what kind of
Water.
YouTube like shit do you
You
watch?
just got
you
off
know what I'm
work. You
saying?
get home.
Water.
You sit down in front of nameless item and you do this.
Well, at least I guess I'll just say like what gaming things I watch because there's
Yeah.
very few nowadays. I can't do like there's very few things like I just watched like I watched Digital Foundry if you know what that is.
Yep.
Roughly.
So they do like technical analysis of games
Okay.
and consoles basically. So they like go in depth with like
I offhandedly watch that.
I watched-
like casually.
I like watch them. Then I watch a bunch of Hearts of Iron 4 YouTube, like just a shit ton of them because they're funny. There's a lot of memes,
Oh, for sure.
you know.
Memes are cool.
There's a lot of memes, funny things happening. So I watch all those, and then really that's about it for gaming. Just the content.
Yeah.
For gaming,
Very little.
I used to watch Kind of Funny all the time, and now I don't watch a single thing they do.
Yeah, I haven't watched anything they've done in a long time. I don't know when the last time. I watched anything from them.
I think I watched Did You Know Gaming,
I've seen some of those. Trevor watched
Video
those.
Game Donkey.
Oh yeah, yep. I watched Donkey.
Yeah.
Sorry, yep.
Everyone watches Donkey.
Yeah, I just kind of
Everyone is
forgot.
anyone.
What else do I don't? Nintendo Life. I watched Nintendo
What's
Life.
that?
It's a British YouTube channel. They go over Nintendo news and things and topics, and I like it.
Cool.
Yeah, but any other video game stuff? I don't think so.
Mhm.
I mean, I used to be really into like podcasts and all that for this, but
I listened to a lot of I listened to a bunch of podcasts, but none of them were gaming. Well, one of them was. I don't listen to it that often anymore. I listened to the one that Colin and Chris Reagan have a PlayStation podcast.
like
Sacred Symbols.
Sacred Symbols.
I
okay.
listen to that every so often. But for
I've never
podcasts,
listened.
I liked it. I don't know. My favorite when I did do kind of funny stuff. My favorite one, even though I never used my PlayStation, my favorite show of theirs was P.S. I Love You. It was like the one that was like the best in my opinion. It was far and above the best thing that they made, like much better than the Games Cast or the.
I like Kind of Funny Games Daily.
That one.
Or what was the
morning show.
the morning show?
Now it's the Games Daily.
Yeah. Back when it was Colin and Greg.
Yeah. Now there's a bunch of people who work there. I
Yeah.
just like casually like pay attention every so often. There's like they have a shit ton of people who I've never seen before. So
I don't know. My fallback's always Game Grumps if I don't know what I want to watch. But most of the time I'm on Twitch and I watch Richard Hammer or Dick Hammer as he's more well known as.
Trevor watches him sometimes.
Yeah. Someone showed Trevor, who showed me, and I've watched them ever since.
I watch a bunch of people.
Cobalt
on
Streak
Twitch.
a little bit. They were both Dick Hammer and Cobalt Streak were Binding of Isaac streamers originally.
What do they do now? Just anything?
Just anything, yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen Cobalt Streak playing Beat Saber a lot. Richard Hammer right now is playing auto chess, Dota 2 auto chess.
Okay. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, Twitch is cool. I watch a bunch of people on there. So
that's mostly it. I mean, there's the obvious ones, like Donkey, a little bit of Did You Know Gaming. Sometimes if I just I don't like Polygon, but I like Unraveled from Polygon, a specific series they have. It has this guy that's funny. Yeah. It kind of seems, I've noticed that they've started shortening his videos, which is unfortunate. Yeah. Because if you watch the Unraveled series, you'll notice the first video is like an hour. Yeah. And the second video is like 45 minutes. And the one after that's like 15. Yeah. It's like, no, I want more of this guy and nothing else that you guys provide. Stop making other content and just give me this guy. Give me Unraveled. Yeah. That stuff's great, but I mean that's mostly it. A lot of times though, when I'm on YouTube, which is where I go if I don't know what I want to do, I just keep clicking on videos, like fall down a rabbit hole.
yeah, I do that too.
Like I'll watch a video and I'll be like, oh, what's this? Top 10 bosses in 2D scrollers or something.
I've been watching Hot Ones lately.
Hot Ones is good.
Those are pretty good.
Amazing, yeah. I used to watch that when I was just like, just chilling with like a bunch of people.
Also,
you just sit on the couch and watch Hot Ones.
Yeah. Also, I learned, like, depending on what you watch, YouTube will recommend different stuff. Mm-hmm. If you go to YouTube through, what's that, like, private browser?
Incognito
mode, it won't, like, have any of that tracks.
It's base YouTube.
Back to basic. And
it's weird.
Like, the stuff you see at the top would be, like, YouTube what new people run into. And it's weird. It's just, like, phone stuff and, like, Daily Show stuff. And
it's what the old people are watching. My grandpa watches... He watches meme compilations.
Oh no!
Like he just like looked them up. He was like, "You ever seen these before? This is funny. These are really funny." And I was
sure
like,
love me my memetics.
He was like, the ones he's watching are like the title is like GIFs with sound, number like X or whatever. There's just a bunch of weird shit in them. Yeah, like just weird things. And he really likes them. Like we watched them together.
I feel like them.
Yeah. Because he has YouTube on his TV, so he's just like all over that shit.
You're on a good YouTube channel if every video you're watching has the word compilation in it. Yeah. Vine compilation.
It has the fucking bars.
2002.
Yeah. Twitch, though, I forgot about that. I don't watch anyone like a shit ton, but I watch the official League of Legends one, because that's where all the pro games are streamed. Tyler One, he's like my favorite League streamer.
Cool.
He's
I've seen him a couple of times near the top.
Yeah,
because the League's a pretty popular thing on Twitch.
He's notorious for like losing his shit.
Yeah,
like he's just like,
oh, that's where I saw him in YouTube videos of people freaking out.
He doesn't. It's not. he got banned for a year, and then he's like calmed down a bit since then. But he still loses his shit a little bit. People. He talks mad shit like regularly about.
That's actually originally why I started watching Game Grumps.
Yeah,
because the thing was, hey, I'm Grump, I'm not so Grump. Like one of them's fine, the other one just gets pissed off at everything. Yeah. And that was what was hilarious. I like watching people get really pissed.
Yeah, he just loses
over
his mind
small shit
at other people in the game. And he wears this Dragon Ball Z sweatshirt that doesn't sleeveless sweatshirt.
Oh no,
for the opposite. He's just sitting there.
Do you know Tay Zonde's on Twitch now?
Yeah, Tay Zonde's been streaming for
compared
a while.
to his like YouTube channel. He has like no one watching him.
Yeah,
now. And he's really bad at Overwatch.
Yeah, he's pretty bad at Overwatch.
He's terrible at Overwatch.
I mean, most suck at Overwatch. So. Think about it.
I don't really watch streamers. Yeah. I use like Twitch and stuff for like events and things, but I don't really watch people.
I watch some smaller people. I watch this League streamer called Mary maybe. I watch her. She's pretty cool. She plays like Sea of Thieves and other shit too, though. So
okay, she
doesn't just play League, but she's pretty chill. She usually streams super late, so like if I get after work, I just pop on for a bit. And other than that, do you know who Alinity is? She's pretty funny.
Oh no,
she's Canadian. Well, she lives in Canada. She's from is it Columbia? I don't remember which, but she's pretty amusing. She plays a lot of Apex Legends right now.
Okay. Oh, Immortal HD and Cow Chop.
They play Apex?
Yeah, well, Immortal HD does.
Yeah.
Cow Chop's a YouTube channel that just do crazy shit.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people remember them for when they... Loot Crate had a loot box that had the Infinity Gauntlet oven mitt in it, but it wasn't up to code. And so the oven mitt didn't protect your hands, and it burst into flames. And so it was recalled, right? But they did a whole thing where they're in their kitchen, they just get like pizza rolls and chicken nuggets and like taquitos and, like on like this fucking like oven thing. They put it in the oven, whatever, making it all mozzarella sticks and shit. Yeah. And they try to pick it out with the Infinity Gauntlet like thing, and they're like burning the shit out of their hands. Or they have an episode where they lit their own couch on fire.
Nice.
Wow.
They're just they were playing a game or talking or something, and you see one of them has like a lighter in his hand. He's going, and the arm just catches, and you're just sitting there and watching it for a while, and eventually like half the couch is just engulfed in flames. And they're like patting it out frantically. They do real dumb shit like that. They've toned it down now, but for a while it's what they were doing. Mm-hmm. That's always a funny channel.
So like Jackass sort of thing.
Yeah,
kinda similar.
But like not doing it because they know it's dumb, just doing dumb stuff because.
Okay.
That's how it be.
Yeah.
That's how it do.
That's how it be do is.
Indeed.
All right, I think that does it for us on this episode of the Clever and Original Podcast. Jay, if people want to find you on the social media sphere, where can they do that?
If you want to come find me and light me on fire, come find me on Twitter at Jayden Reinhart.
JJ, where can people find you?
On Twitter, JLarson107.
And you can find me at Kayley Misialek on Twitter. You can find us all at Clever_Original on Twitter. And as you are right now, listen to us each and every week on SoundCloud, iTunes, and other podcast services. And we'll catch you next week on episode 184.
Yeah.